Everybody, welcome to our first brand night for the month of August. My name is David Scoltetti. I want to welcome you all. It's Monday, August 5th. And for those of you who are brand new, and every single week we're seeing brand new faces, brand new names. We want to really welcome you to our brand night. This may be your first brand night. We do this every single Monday night at the same time, same channel. And every single week we introduce a particular brand in the MDC marketplace. And tonight will be no different. Although, if you're not in the Southeast, you're not aware. We're dealing with a little bit of a storm here in the Southeast, just ripped through Florida and into South Carolina, where I am right now. And so we had like not one, but two brands kind of cancel on us last minute due to technical difficulties. So we apologize for that. But as always, we have the one, the only JoJo Monroe, who I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I mean, for people who can fly by the seat of their pants, and do it like without a blink, there's nobody better. There's nobody better, and it's just a pleasure to have you. So as always, if you have questions regarding any of the discussions regarding the brand that'll be featured tonight, the brands I should say that'll be featured tonight, please put them in the chat, and we'll be able to address them for you. So with that said, JoJo, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Hey, thank you so much, and welcome everyone to your fly by the seat of your pants brand night. That's what we're going to call it. Because literally we had two incredible brands lined up, and T-minus 5 seconds ago, the second one wasn't able to come through, but not to worry. We have rescheduled with the owners, the creators, and the formulators of both of those said brands. So tonight we're going to do something new. Tonight we're going to do something special. I know that there's a ton of new people on the line. So first and foremost, welcome. Welcome to the expansive view that you are about to get a glimpse of my daily choice. And with that, I want to start by explaining just a little bit. What is Marketplace? What is MDC Marketplace? MDC Marketplace is a hub of over 36 brands in over 10 multi-billion and trillion-dollar categories and expanding. I mean, guys, we have a runway of over 100 brands that want to distribute their products through this platform, including one that's going to be possibly two that are going to be launching this month in Vegas on August 23rd at our headquarters. Very exciting times. And so what we look at here in Marketplace is teaching people how to swap where they shop, fall in love with their favorites, and take everyday liabilities, things that cost you money, and turn them into assets, things that make you money. And when you look at this team, this group as a whole, the assets keep stacking. And that's what's truly incredible. So tonight we're doing it a little bit different, and I'm calling in a pinch hitter. This pinch hitter is incredible. Actually, two pinch hitters. The first one is Dr. Erin. Dr. Erin, are you with me tonight? Here she comes.
Yes, JoJo, I'm right here.
Hello,
Hey.
beautiful Dr. Erin. So I pulled Dr. Erin in because tonight what we're doing, you guys, is we're going over the just launched daily deals. And I'm going to pull them here up on my screen in a minute so you can see the actual products that we're talking about. But today is National CBD Day, and our company being the #1 CBD brand in the world, our brand called HempWorx. Our company has decided to launch a 50% off sale starting today. And a few of our other CBD products within the brand of HempWorx are also on 25% off, and the sale ends today. So let's dive in to this brand. And Erin, Dr. Erin, you are a physical therapist. You see patients all the time that deal with musculoskeletal issues, that want to have weight loss, that want to have a better experience in their entire body. And you are looking at the whole system of our human body, of our not only our DNA, but our musculoskeletal structure. And you've been with this company for over 3 years or over 4 years?
Coming up on 3 years.
Over 3 years. And this is one of your favorite brands to promote and share. And from your perspective of understanding the human body and understanding the deep intricacies of HempWorx and why this brand is so unique, so very different than any other brand in the world, why did you choose to not only promote it, but now the results that you're seeing take it to a whole nother level?
Thanks, Jojo. This is my favorite topic to talk about. And, I had not taken CBD myself. And when I joined MDC, it was something that I was introduced to because I was going through some health changes and some struggles myself. And when I dove into deep down the foundation of what it does and what it does for people in terms of balancing the body, it is just like taking a daily wellness supplement. And what is so important about this is that the more people understand about just the basics of what our body needs to balance itself in order to not to combat disease, we're all running around and we're doing multiple things with different backgrounds, but it's so important to know that our body is constantly in fight or flight, and what we can do in putting our bodies in an environment to set it up for success in anything that we do. It's really important to keep that balance so we don't get sick. We can have decrease our stress levels, our cortisol levels, and just be a more balanced human. And so it's really important to know that it is something that our bodies can go in, and everybody is, taking it and can take it. And there's so many different ways that we can go into the marketplace and use this CBD. And so what I want to touch upon is that we don't have this deal very often. And so what I encourage everybody to do is dive into, learning a little bit in about the product. And if you have questions, it's, there's so many people that can answer your questions, both in our online testimonial group and our lifestyle lounge, which we'll get into. But there is something for everybody. Our bodies need this. Our bodies need to be balanced. And so take advantage of this sale and get the word out to everybody, because knowledge and applied knowledge is power. And it's very, very important that people know that this can be something that can balance their body and provide optimal wellness into their daily wellness routine.
Amazing. And I want to ask you a couple questions, because let's go into the science a little bit, right? Because everyone will, get this in their bodies and they'll feel incredible. And that's the most important part. You want to handle stress, y'all? How many of you put a 2 in the chat if you have stress in your life? Anyone with a toddler needs to put like 52s right now in the chat. Stress is a factor in every disease in our body, right? You talked about cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone. The stress hormone of cortisol centers and likes to store itself in our bellies, right? So when we talk about weight loss, this is a weight loss product, but it ain't labeled as one. Do you know what I'm saying, you guys? So think of it that way. And Dr. Aaron, talk to us about this endocannabinoid system. Talk to us about what goes on in our body as we start taking this on a daily, consistent basis.
So the endocannabinoid system is like a fingerprint. We all have one in our bodies. And the endocannabinoid system, it's a more recent discovery in 1989. And so many people don't know we have it. It is the mothership. It is the conductor to our orchestra. And it is the ultimate regulator of the body. And we have brain and the spinal cord and all your beautiful organs that need to function optimally. The endocannabinoid system regulates all of it. So just picture you're out there and you're going through your day. This system works in overdrive to try to make sure it keeps up the balance, or the homeostasis, as we call it, every single minute of every single day. So we are so blessed to have it in our bodies, but we're also blessed to have CBD. And this hemp-derived CBD, our bodies crave it to be able to activate the endocannabinoid system, to be able to do what it's designed to do. And so it's a hidden gem, and it's something that we don't talk about enough. And so that conversation piece and just sparking conversation. And Jojo, let me go into the detail of the fact that just because someone is not a healthcare practitioner or somebody that's even taken it, we all can have just the very basic knowledge of it, and we can have, the goal is to have conversation, because people don't know about it, and we don't want them to be denied of something that could do so much good for their bodies. So don't feel like you have to be an expert, you guys, on any of it, because there's so many people that can provide that knowledge for you, and to be able for you to share it with anybody that you know and love that is going through the day, doing what they're doing, and just want to be healthy and live a very healthy, well-rounded life.
Well, that's
So.
awesome, girl. Thank you so much. You are an incredible pinch hitter. We appreciate you so much, Dr. Erin. And I'm going to head over to another pinch hitter that's coming in. But before I do, I just want to go over a few of the products that you see on here and how to use them. Because if you're brand new to this, you're like, what are these? Do I put them on my hands? Do I put them on my body? They're ingestible. So you can take these oils. I'm going to highlight my favorite, which is the first one on here, the peppermint CBD. I put a dropper of this in my coffee every single morning. And if you guys want to have a system that starts your day in a Zen-like state, anyone that deals with a high state of anxiousness, anyone that deals with lack of focus, anyone that deals with even a lack of energy, this creates a groundswell for me of energy and balance in my entire system. And all of these are just different flavors in that. And I'm going to come really quick to these ones. And Ginger, I'm going to pull you in as well. Ginger Tyler, if you are with me.
I am. I have
Awesome.
a 2-year-old grandbaby that just walked in, so bear
Hey
with
girl,
me.
I'm staving off my 2 at the door. So if you hear things in the background, we all know that tonight's the night, man, for all the chaos. And look at us. We've all taken our CBD. We're all calm. We're all here. We're all present. And before I go into a couple of the other THC and CBDA products and HHC products, I wanted to come to you to talk about the pet tinctures, because I know you have 2 of your favorite four-legged furry friends that have had incredible results on these CBDs right here for health, for joint, and just for overall well-being for our pets.
Yes, my Zoe, my little menace to society. I have a pug that's 8 months old, and then a lab that's 9 years old. And what's been interesting is when Jason got here, he came here from Boston, and Teddy was 8. And Jason never really did the nutraceutical thing. That was really new for him. And I started giving Teddy CBD because I already knew what I knew. And Jason got to watch his dog reverse his aging, like right in front of his eyes. He was jumping in the back of the truck, and Jason would just be like, I haven't seen him jump like in a year or 2 years. I mean, not that I want him on the bed, but he jumps on the bed. I mean, he has just reversed aging. And it's something that we notice. Where you notice it the most is when you run out, which is such a mistake. So I actually bought like 7 of them earlier today when I saw that they went on sale. And you can't placebo a dog. And you just put a couple of drops in their food, and it goes so far. And there's a really cool one, the CBD pet oil, the one that's clear on the right. So that's kind of like a chill pill. So if anybody has a dog that has a little bit of anxiety, or you just want them to chill out because people are coming over, maybe 4th of July, like some people have a hard time with their animals, you could, give them a little bit more. But that's been great to have. Like if we're going on vacation, we know their anxiety's up a little bit, then we have the person coming to the house, just put a couple drops in their food. Just, you don't want your dogs to have a bunch of anxiety when you're gone. So I love all 3 products equally. I couldn't pick a favorite.
Oh, that's awesome, girl. And you absolutely said it. And this is what I want to repeat what Ginger said. You can't placebo an animal. But guess what, you guys? As human beings, we also are animals. So if these incredible things are happening in our furry friends, imagine what they're doing within your system. Again, I want to go back to what Ginger said. The dog was jumping, bounding, leaping. How many of you, put a 3 in the chat, have lost the days of jumping, bounding, and leaping because of musculoskeletal joint issues? These are products that will help lubricate the joints, help lower, as you pick up your child, not have that crick in your back, or your grandbabies. These are incredible, incredible products that you will see, feel, and measure the difference. And Ginger, I want to go back to you because you, my friend, won the Highlight Award for these incredible cosmetology products. And since it's the last day for them to be on sale, and I know they're two of your favorites, Ginger, will you pop back on and just highlight these two, lip gloss and the lip liner, if you're there?
I am here with but you know what, speaking of CBD though, this little guy even gets CBD. So if you're one that thinks that CBD isn't for kids too, like Dr. Aaron said, go just do a little bit of research because it's for everybody. But yeah, so I love, for me, before I used to think that the lip gloss was expensive, you know, because when I'm just kind of cheap when it comes to makeup. And then the first time I ordered it, I think it was on sale the first time I ordered it and used it, I'm like, this is why people spend more money for lip gloss. It lasts all day long. You don't have to retouch it. And so it by far lasts longer than the cheap stuff. The lip liner, I love. Ladies, if you haven't used a lip liner, you don't know what you're missing. It definitely, you don't have it running and it just accentuates everything. And so I recommend stocking up when things are on sale. And now that I love these products, I think I've spent like $200 on it when my brand bucks refilled the other day. So, you open up my closet and you're going to see like 20 lip glosses there because I love to buy stuff when it's on sale.
I love it, girl. And you guys, I wanted to highlight this one because here's a perfect example. For the ladies and some men, who knows, but for the ladies, you're already spending money on it. This is a perfect example of an item that you can swap where you shop. It becomes part of your billboard. Ladies, it happens all the time. Someone says, oh my God, I love that color. Where's your lip gloss from? And what do you get to say? It's your billboard. Oh, it's from my marketplace. I'll send you the link. I mean, that's as simple as it gets when making your billboard complete. These are a few of our other products. I'm going to hype this Men's Savvy shirt. I bought my husband, it comes in black and it comes in blue. I bought my husband 2 of each and it is his standard uniform. He loves these shirts. They go with everything. They're high end. They're so beautiful. Even when you wash them, they don't lose their shape. And again, this is a minimal glance through your marketplace. And just what launched today are the daily deals. So with that, you guys, thank you for all the veterans that know this isn't our typical format for a Monday. And for all the new people, hey, you don't know the difference. So welcome to Marketplace. And we will be back next week on Monday night with an incredible formatted with a creator, formulator, or inventor of one of our 36 brands in Marketplace. But what I'm going to do right now is pass it over to Kenny Rossi. Kenny Rossi is such a not only leader here in MDC Marketplace, but he is an industry icon. He's been in the industry for over 35 years. My business partner and brother for over 15. Not only has he earned millions, he's taught others how to make millions, and he will be the first to tell you we haven't even scratched the scratch of how many more people he's about to help do the same. So with that, Kenny, I'll pass it over to you.
You got it. And Jojo, I just want to thank you so much, you guys. You don't know, we had a brand, couldn't get on because of the storms over there. Then the second one that said, yep, I'm in, even said, I didn't want to get into it. But great job, Jordan. This was awesome. Take advantage of those daily deals. This is something I love. If you guys were all on the Zoom this morning with Josh, he went over the daily deals that are coming this month. It's something we suggest you get your brand bucks at the beginning of the month, right? And just check out those daily deals. I mean, honest to gosh, through the month, you can save pretty much 25% on already best priced products with brand bucks. If you take advantage of these daily deals. And we got so many amazing.
Bring me the other sheets. I'll make those better.
And so many amazing products. And with that being said, what is my daily choice? What is the marketplace? Well, it's a way to help people. And I always love to teach it through our 4 benefits. The first being a true healthcare plan. You heard what Jordan and Dr. Aaron were talking about. And not only for your body, but for your animals' bodies with what Ginger was talking about, right? Just in the daily deals today. But what I love about it, it's the overall, right? Most people that you talk to think healthcare is their health insurance. Go do it. Go ask a few of your friends. You ask them who their healthcare provider is, they're going to say their health insurance, Allstate, Kaiser, Aetna, whatever it is, Blue Cross. And that's not healthcare, that's sick care. We do need sick care, but what we also need is true healthcare. And what we do is we give people the ability to think about it. That's what I love, right? You cannot help but to start to, once you're made aware of true healthcare, to want to do something about it. Because we only have one body. And it's amazing to think that you spend more money on your car. It is your second most important vehicle. Your number one vehicle is your body. And so you should take care of it. We make people aware of taking care of it through the amazing products we have in many different arenas in the marketplace and in My Daily Choice. So we give people a true healthcare plan. The second is additional unlimited wealth. Key thing to understand, we're not competing with what you're currently doing to earn money. A lot of people get that mixed up and twisted and, oh, I'm already doing good. No, actually, if you're doing good in life, you actually will be more sexy when you show this business because people know you're doing good. And why would you have this in your portfolio? Well, there's certain ways to earn money. There's the job. Most people have never been taught what job stands for, J-O-B, Journey of the Broke. And I'm not saying that job's bad. It's just that when you have a job, normally you live up to the means of what that job's paying you, and there's more month than money. So what we do is we teach our friends and family to earn outside of the job. And there's other ways to earn, right? There's real estate equity, there's cash equity, and then there's people equity. And through the simple act of sharing and gifting all over the world, our company will send you a thank you check. And the thing I like most about it, there's no limits. Think about other things you do. They're limited to time. They're limited to what somebody else has put a price tag on that, right? They're limited to your investment. They're limited to the times, right? Our investment here in My Daily Choice is not limited. It's through people equity. You never have to stop sharing. And what happens is not only can you earn off sharing one time, but you can earn for a lifetime of teaching those people, right? And then when they tell somebody, you earn and earn and earn. It's called residual income, but it even gets better than that because it reproduces itself. So what I like to tell people is called residual reproductive income, no limits. We've been blessed. I've been personally blessed to make millions of dollars in this industry. And I believe this is our greatest movement ever in this company. It really, truly is. And we're all right now doing it together. You're going to see industry legends hitting the lowest ranks as we go through this, all the way up to the top, right in front of your eyes. It's going to happen, and it's exciting as heck. The third advantage is home-based business tax advantage. Listen, anybody you know that has a job should have My Daily Choice in their portfolio. Anybody. There's two tax tables, wealthy and poor. It's not how much you earn, it's when you pay the government. Poor pay the government first, wealthy pay the government last. When you jump into My Daily Choice, you get the tax brackets you get the tax advantages of the wealthy. You write off anything that you do that involves people. Think about that. Anything that you do that involves people. That's date night, right? That's trip to the store, to the bank. That's anywhere you go. If you make a friend, that's My Daily Choice. That becomes a write-off. Understand this. The money that you earn in My Daily Choice will be the most tax-friendly income you have. You'll have to earn in the tens of thousands before you ever pay anything on taxes. It's awesome. It's the greatest second business. It's the greatest second income you can add there. And it has a mind of its own. Like I said, nothing like it. And then the last advantage is freedom. This is what got me many years ago. I had the young kids when I was introduced to this, and I wanted to be with them. And the job that I was at, which I loved, by the way, I loved my job. I was working for Budweiser. It was fun. I was king of beers. Everyone was my friend. Everyone loved me when I came in, right? You know, but man, I was gone 5, 6 a.m. every day to 5, 6 at night. And it was accepted. I missed everything. And some Saturdays, I really missed everything. And when I was introduced to this and I could work from home, work when I wanted to work, and then there was no limits. You see, at Budweiser, as much as I love that job, they put a price tag on what I was earning. Didn't matter how good I did for them, right? So this gave me the freedom to earn as much as I want, work when I wanted, and then be everything I could be as a dad. And it was life-changing in so many ways. And I tell any young father, I tell any young mother, my goodness, have this in your portfolio and take it seriously because it can totally set you free. So of those benefits, health, wealth, tax advantage, freedom, what is it for you? What interests you the most? For many people, they go, all four. For you, I want you to get those down because that's what you're going to be listening for when you're with your friends and family and people you want to share this with. How can you help them? So pipe it over to you for news you can use and a few other things before we get out of here tonight.
Yeah, awesome, Kenny. Yeah, I just want to echo one of your points about being present. It's been the most rewarding thing I've ever received my 30 plus years of being in this profession to be able to be present for family. So I just want to tip my cap to you. I know there's a lot of other people on here that have experienced that. Nobody can take experiences away from you. And it doesn't matter where you are in life, quite candidly, in my opinion, today's always day one. So appreciate that. Appreciate you, Jojo. Appreciate you, Ginger and Aaron. That was really awesome for you guys to step in and pull that brand night together on the fly. Appreciate that. All right. So let me share my screen. I just got a couple things I want to show you all. Let's see here. Okay, cool. So let's talk about the month of let's talk about the month of July. These are the top 10 enrollers on the team for the month of July as measured by business volume. Christina Constantini, can't even see the name at the bottom here. I hope I got that right. Mrs. Dana McGrady came in at number 9. Danielle Hughes came in at number 8. The Juice, Al Kiernan in at number 7. Awesome. Jojo Monroe, always on the top 10. Thank you, Jojo. Congratulations on that. The Grinders, Steve and Kiri Boggs. Can't wait to see you guys in Vegas. Congratulations coming in at number 4. And then we had a new team in Mexico launch where we have, I think it's Denise Valencia came in at number 3. And the Golden Boy. I met this gentleman on the phone a couple weeks back, Alejandro Chavez. The Golden Boy came in at number 2, almost hit number 1, but was outpaced by the one and only Ginger Snap Tyler. Ginger Snap. So you heard from her tonight. She was in number 1 for the month of July. Congratulations, Ginger. Congratulations, everybody. We just really love recognizing the top 10 each and every month. We also had a 10K affiliate. If you can imagine that, Kenny Rossi. Now I want to say something about Kenny here. The great thing about, there's so many good things to talk about Kenny. And for those of you who have been around the flagpole enough, you're starting to get a feel for that. Just a world-class guy, full of love, fantastic entrepreneur. Makes more calls than anybody I know day in and day out. I know he wakes me up every day, and he's on the West Coast and I'm on the East Coast. But I just want to tip my cap to you, Kenny. You're a fantastic leader. It's just great to be working with you. And I know this is just just one step in the rung of going all the way to the top. And speaking of, by the way, I do want to acknowledge this. We have a tie-in, a fly-in rather, that's happening on August 23rd. We have over 50 people from the team attending. It's going to be big. It's going to be huge. Team ATM is absolutely crushing that. And so anybody who wants to be at that event, there are limited seats. Think about it. It's several weeks away. I do know that the flights into Las Vegas are pretty inexpensive at this time of the year. But maybe you're living in Arizona, or maybe you're in Utah, or maybe you're in California. You can make that drive. It's going to be a really, really impactful event. And I would just encourage you to watch the replay that Josh laid out today, because I think he articulates the importance of events as good as anybody, really. So that's going to be a really amazing event. For some reason, my thing's not forwarding here. Hold on. Let me, hold on now, y'all. Great. Somehow I'm locked in here. Jojo, do you have the ability to stop my screen share as oh, hold on. There she is. Hold on. Let me just try something here. See if I can get this to work. Okay, now we're good. Okay, so a couple other things I want to share with you guys. If you haven't noticed, the company's marketing department is putting out some really amazing monthly newsletters. They're digital, but I want to kind of throw a word of caution. There's a lot of mentions of CBD, and I've noticed that the AI on social media, whether it be Meta or Instagram, is kind of flagging people who kind of try to send this through social media, through DMs or post it. And so I just want to tell you that, as you can see here on the screen, if you go to august2024.mdcnewsletter.com, you will come to the newsletter, and you can copy that link and you can send it via text. You can send it via, email. But this is printed every single week, and it is digital. There's also a monthly newsletter for HempWorx, and again, the same thing applies. You can go to your back office under HempWorx newsletter.com, and you can see, and you can send it around there, or you can share directly by going to august2024.hempworksnewsletter.com, and you can send that around. So definitely check it out. They're very well done. It gives you an idea of all the daily deals and a lot of informative information. But I think most importantly, as you're out there building a business, we do these brand nights each and every week to kind of educate you as the affiliates, the customers, even prospects, all alike. But this is also just another way to go about doing so. Okay. They were talking earlier tonight about the daily deal, so I'll run through this real quickly. But today is the last day. Today is August 5th. So if you're interested in the HHC vape or the gummies or these lip liners that the ladies were talking about, today is the last day to grab those. You heard Dr. Aaron talk about the HempWorx line, and today being National CBD Day. You can get 50% off select HempWorx tinctures, and that starts today through the 12th of August. And here's just a little foresight into what's also going to be happening in the month of August. From August 12th through the 19th, there will be 25% off Sleep and Shield daily sprays. There'll be 25% off the HempWorx CBD plus melatonin, 25% off of the Mantra Synergy blends, the Calm, and the Savvy belt bag and the Rose renewal treatment. Now, I wanted just to say a couple things. Number one, that Rose skin treatment, I actually use that and it's helped me a lot. So really good stuff. And I just want to second what JoJo was saying about Nate. I'm actually wearing the blue one. He said it comes in blue and black. I actually got them both myself as well, JoJo, and they are amazingly comfortable. And they really hold up. So I just want to second that for those you guys that are, interested in new t-shirts, that they're pretty stylish. And then come August 19th through the 26th, there will be 25% off daily deals on the Boost Daily Spray, the Procelerate Charge, the Hemp Mama joggers, the Shine and Tie Balance, and the Savvy Hydro Bottle and Full Fleece Hoodie, which I actually have both of those too. I got a lot of these Savvy stuff. So pretty good stuff. And then to wrap the month out, and this is really amazing, guys. And if you're brand new, you're starting to get a feel for how amazing these daily deals are each and every week. You can get the Savvy Boost, Peak and Brain daily sprays, the Shine and Tie Vibe, and select CBD gummies, all 25% off from August 26th through September 2nd. Okay. A couple other things I'll note. Over the last couple of months, there's been some promotions around travel and trade, most specifically the Akashics platform. And so take note, if you are not a member of Akashics and you've been thinking about becoming a member of Akashics, between August 14th and the 20th, all new members, all new subscribers at Akashics at $149 will receive a free $25,000 trading challenge through TradeX Mastery. Okay, you can go to your back office, you can read up on all that. There's a ton of information out there regarding the Akashics platform, if that be of interest to you. Additionally, and I think this starts as of today, if you're an existing member, you can get 50% off any challenge, trading challenge through TradeX Mastery. Okay, you just need to use you can go to the TradeX Mastery website and use the code Akashics50 and get 50% off any trading challenge. And then last but not least, many of you are aware of the Runway to 25K. This is a rolling promotion that is happening within My Daily Choice, and they've made a couple slight adjustments to it. First and foremost, the initial time qualification was 60 days. They just increased it from 60 to 90 days to qualify. Okay, which is pretty awesome. Secondly, if it begins, your 90 days begins for all of us who are active, it begins like this week, like August 1st, right? So there's a 90-day swing, but it begins the day somebody enrolls. So if you're building and you enroll somebody, let's say tomorrow on August 6th, they're going to have 90 days from August 6th to qualify. And then the third enhancement, which I think is super cool, is you get to pick your trip. Like there's over 60 or 70 dream trips in the system. And now upon completion of the runway to 25K, you'll be able to choose your dream trip and be given credit wallet amounts based on the levels that you have reached. Okay, which is pretty cool. Some really amazing enhancements. Here, this thing just locked up on me again. I think every time somebody comes in, it locks up. Hold on, guys. What's going on here? Yeah, for some reason it locks up when somebody comes in. You guys let somebody in. So, what else? I can't remember what the last slide was. Well,
I think it was the amounts that you earn, which are.
I think, why don't you? Yeah, well, I think you're right, Jojo. You're absolutely right.
No, this is the best part, you guys. I love how this corporate team just is in the field, for the field, by the field. And so there you go. Anytime someone achieves level 1, which is the people you personally enroll, you get $250 towards your dream trip. The people that you enrolled, when you help them enroll, that's level 2, that's $500 gets deposited. And then when you help the people they enroll, you get $750. And finally, the 4th level, which is $1,500 deposited that never expires, can be used towards any trip around the world. And to put this in perspective, you guys, the dream trip to Dubai that's going on for convention for 2 is $1,534. So essentially, by completing the runway, you're getting a dream trip in some cases for 2 around the world, anywhere around the world, which is pretty darn incredible.
Yeah, it's incredible. Thanks for that pickup, Jojo. I appreciate it. Yeah, so my screen is locked, so I can't even get out of this. But with that said, hopefully you all found some great value in tonight's brand night. As always, we do this on every single Monday, the same exact time, same bat channel. And next week, I don't think there's going to be any hurricanes coming up Florida into the Carolinas. So I think we should be good. I think we should be good. So we will lock that in. We'll have something really special. And I just want to offer anybody, I'm a very open book. I'm very accessible. If I can be of any assistance to any of you building a business, whether it be a business planning session, helping you chase the business, connect calls, whatever it may be, I am here to serve. So thank you very much for spending some time with us. Again, congratulations to the top 10. Congratulations to you, Kenny, hitting the 10K. I know it's only a speed bump on your way to the top and where you're going with this, and you're going to take everybody along for the ride. So congratulations to all. Why don't we unmute and say good night?